But after reviewing the tape, I concluded I am awesome. No, I'm not. I thought I was able to do the Hanako voice pretty well, or what I think, at least what I try to think in my head. I think of it at a much higher pitch, but I kind of stink. I'm making good voices now. Okay. Is Kenji still here? Oops, wrong button. Just as I open my mouth, Kenji gives the answer from the other side of the room. Just finished. He carefully slides his sign into onto an empty section of shelf to dry before quickly walking past us and out the door. See ya, man. Bye. Didn't mean any too soon to say their goodbyes to Lily before taking their cue to leave as well, leaving only the three of us. Well, I guess it's everyone. I hope we don't have to do anything like that again. Walking past school time? Indeed, the class plans this year were ambitious, maybe too ambitious. The stars look nice though. She's right, it shows that a lot of work's gone into them. I'm sure a lot of us would be glad to hear that. At least now there's not much work to do until the festival itself. Getting pretty late. Should we go? That's probably a good idea. Are you going back to the dorms as well, Hisao? Yeah, I guess I'll tag along. Oh wow, the nighttime lighting really makes the garden look quite different compared to the usual look of lush greenery. Things are much more calm. I would probably be scared. Being that it's so late, the lack of students around probably helps. The odd one or two can be seen scurrying to and from the dorms trying to eke the most out of their approaching curfews, but no more. What? All that can be heard is our footsteps in addition to Lily's cane regularly gently tapping the ground in front of her. It's nice to finally be able to relax a bit after the mad rush during school. Without even noticing, I let a small yawn. Tired? Yeah, so getting used to the flow of things, I guess. Wow, Lily is really taller than most of the people. Wow. The thing with Shizune took me kind of off guard though. I grit my teeth a little at the Kenyan mention of the Red Republic spat. I said, I do want to sort out what in the world was behind it. About that. I'm sorry about it being so public. Shizune and I go back some ways. What's going on? Her voice seems slightly irritated as she remembers Shizune. Obviously, I'm willing to discuss it any further. Against the Hanako for her views on this, but her expression is unsurprisingly evasive and difficult to read. Well, either way, I guess apologizing for it is something even my curiosity goes on. I said, I'll be glad once the festival is over in my case. The change of topics welcome, clearing the thickening air quickly. I can imagine my old school festivals were a lot more low-key than this. You could say that again. Yamaku stresses the idea of a school community, so the staff likes to make our festivals and such special occasions. And yet the students are the one who do the work. What an unfair world. I'd be mad. Hanako and Lily both chuckle in agreement, savoring the fact that none of the staff around to hear our grumbling. I suppose coming from a strict all-girls school helped me a bit with Yamaku. Compared to there, Yamaku is much more relaxed. That'd go away to explain her well-bred speech and behavior in any case. Oh hey, as we climb up to the dormitories, it eventually comes time to leave for our respective rooms. See you, Lily, Hanako. Two both give polite nods before setting off to the women's dorm that's next to the guys. As to be expected of such an arrangement, the staff members casually patrolling around outside to prevent any nighttime shenanigans. Pranks! Walking past them, I quickly stretch my arm and rub my neck. With quite so after worked on the floor so long before walking to my room. Feels good to actually have directions though. After so long in the hospital, the everyday facts of studying, homework, and teachers seem almost a blessing. Guess if things continue like this, my time at Yamaku might turn out okay. Adhering to the nurse's nagging voice in the back of my head, I set my alarm clock to wake me up early enough to go jog. Do you wake? No, I'm saying. I made a promise I'm going to keep it. Besides, Emmy is bound to rat on me if I don't show up. Oh yeah, Emmy. But it's not that bad. Alright. Okay. I think the mic's good enough. Alright, 4 minutes. My morning alarm goes off and I flail about U60 for a while. I remember that I decided to give morning ones another shot. I know this is my greatest idea, but I'm determined to keep going. This is about my health after all. Sure, things haven't been great lately for me, but that hasn't made existence so intolerable. I'm going to try everything I can to stay healthy. Besides, it's all about asserting some kind of control over this thing, right? If I can manage that, well, I can manage anything. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Once again, it'll appear that I'm not alone in my run. Emmy apparently has been here for some time. It looks like she's already worked up a good sweat. So when the heck does she come down here anyway? Hey, what time did you wake up? Oh, it's you. I'm surprised to see you again. Why's that? Well, not many people actually manage to come back for a second try. She frowned, seemingly annoyed by a passing thought, like the rest of the track team, for instance. Still, it's only supposed to be on a volunteer basis, so it's not that big of a shock. And I guess it's pretty early in the morning. A shrug, and suddenly appears that she's forgotten what she's talking about. The frown disappears entirely, and she snapped back to previous thought. So, come then. What? You're here to run again, right? Oh, yes. So come on! I found myself suddenly grabbed and yanked onto the track. Oh, wow. Things seem to be set on mirroring yesterday's run. That is, I seem to be struggling while Emmy moves with an effortlessness that I find enviable. And Candy bothersome to be so easily worn out. Well, she doesn't have bottom legs, so she doesn't use as much energy, I guess. I know I should be patient, working toward things gradually, but it's difficult to stay positive about this. We round the track and start on our second lap. Emmy seems to have grown impatient, keeping pace with me, and began to pull away. This is where I gave out yesterday. Will I be able to do more? Let me save it, cause I am not gonna do more, cause in real life I would probably just completely give up. I let Emmy go for her own pace, and she doesn't show mercy, pulling half a lap ahead of me in an instant. I don't blame her. I mean, it's not as if I'm really putting up any sort of real fight out here, is it? Also, I don't want to die! Instead of just running at a steady pace, which is what I should be doing, right? There's no need to go pushing my limits at this stage of the game. God, is this even worth it? As you finish the second lap, I break off again. Emmy keeps going, and it almost seems to me that she's disappointed. Well, that's stupid. I don't have anything to prove here. Come to think of it, I run out and to prove to myself either. I'm just fine the way I am. And what I'm not is a runner. This is probably a bad idea. Maybe there's something else I can do instead of this. Getting up this early stinks anyways. There's gotta be some other way to keep healthy. Pool! Walking, maybe. Nice afternoon walks. Or you can do that. I guess. I think I'd probably take the pool, but the walk should be my second choice. Yeah, that sounds good. Running isn't for me. I'll wait to Emmy and head back to my room. I'll do something else later. Back in my room, the first thing I see is the familiar row of medication bottles lined up on top of my dresser, and it makes me depressed, as usual. It's annoying. Thought I was okay. Thought I made my peace of this thing. Gone over it. But what I really did, I allowed myself to forget that I have a problem. Being here really reminds me of the reality. Trying to fight against it hurts. Reflecting on it is only going to do so much. I've done this before, for months. It seems like it's time to get over it. If I allow myself to forget that my life is definitely not going to be as long as those of others, I won't get anywhere. There you go, Hasao. That's what you need. My life may be different from others, but it's a life in progress. That is how I'll rationalize it. I downed a usual handful of pills, trying to push the sudden dreary feeling out of my head. Then I prepare to head out to class early, as usual. As I stepped into the hallway, I noticed Kenji coming around the hallway corner. Why Kenji? Stealthily making his way over to his room with a large bag. As he sneaks past me, silently like a ninja hiding in plain sight, I call out to him, "Hey!" He jumps at the sound of my voice. "Oh, hey man, I didn't notice you there. I'm really tired." He thinks it more like he didn't see me, but it's not the issue. "Where have you been this early? Shopping?" "Nah, I wasn't shopping. Sometimes it's a visit math teacher. Yeah, I figured it'd be a good idea to find out when the next exam is, since it tells you in advance if you want." So then what's in the bag? I thought I'd go shopping while I was outside. I need supplies to continue to fight against the vast feminist conspiracy. Why is it a conspiracy if you believe... okay. Thought you didn't go outside. I wear a hat now. I decided to not point out that he's not wearing a hat. Hanako silently settles between us, and then Kenji breaks it by pushing his door open slowly, releasing a creaking sound into the air that only makes the moment seem more awkward. He sits the bag down inside his room and then closes the door. And I'm gonna end it here for no good reason.